I'm numbing out from all this overuse. I drink another, but I can't get over you. Can't blame it for how I am, there's no excuse. Oh, I'm the one who sparked the fire, there's no excuse. Feel like I'm a he caught up in the headlights. Shorty got them red lights, get me out of bed like I need more. Gotta find the best time that I caress my case before I wreck my.
Good morning, you goddamn cocksuckers. It is officially September 9th, 2023, and welcome back to Talkin Shop Season Motherfucking 2, Episode 1. I'm your boy. It's Terex, Nick. Fuck, I don't even know. Whatever you want to call me, bro. But we back. We here. First pod of the year. Starting us off hot with the beginning of the football season. And of course, you know who I'm joined by. None other than 6'5", beautiful mustache rocking, Bills aficionado, not only a pickleball champion, but also a grade A human, Troy Boy 26. How we doing, baby?
Good. I like the pickleball thing.
You like it? Yeah, I know you be really, into the pickleball now, so I had to throw it in there, get it active, But
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been a long time since we've done one of these. We kind of missed the preseason a little bit, but we're back, feeling better than ever. I think this season is going to be just an absolute fucking travesty of a season for everyone except the goddamn Denver Broncos, baby. As always, mile high. I'm repping it. We got a lot to dive into. I know that there was a lot that we missed for the preseason. We're going to jump right into it, talk a little bit about that. But before that, I wanted to just give Troy the floor to say anything. Welcome you guys back. Troy, anything major happened since the last time we did one of these? Because I think we stopped in like the first round of the playoffs last year.
Like in my life?
Sure.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Why? Am
I
I
don't
missing
know.
something?
Not that I know of. I was just.
Nah, dude, it's been fucking boring. Nothing to do.
Yeah. What sports have you been watching since football wasn't on?
Hockey.
Oh yeah.
Was the World Cup this? Well, no, that was in the winter.
Women's soccer.
I don't even.
We
I
got
don't even
kicked out
know.
first round.
Honestly, I don't even know what I was
It doesn't
watching.
matter. What I was trying to get you to say is that the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship. Yep. So,
yeah.
Absolutely
Not on
dynamite
me.
there. And I've been watching a lot of golf. I have a tee time at 11:06 today, so we do got to wrap this up pretty punctual. And I'm a huge golf guy now. Huge golf guy.
Can't get behind that. Cannot get behind that.
I'm telling you, dude. Okay. Dude, this is why it's perfect. You ready? Let me just paint this picture for
Let's
you.
hear it. All right, I'm waiting. My
I
eyes
think-
are closed.
I think golf is the perfect sport for men because of two reasons. And not because, women or whatever. I think women are amazing at golf, way better than I'll ever be. But for men, there's two things that men like to mix together. And that's a little bit of boozing and a little bit of cruising, baby. And that's the only legal place that I'm allowed to drink and drive.
Makes sense. All right.
I'd be on that cart, bro. 9 beers deep on hole 4. I'm hitting my tee box shot straight to the fucking woods. Nope, not finding that ball. I'm going to drop another one. Hit that bitch, going into the pond. We're going swimming, buddy.
Yep.
And let me just tell you, buddy, it's fucking awesome. It is fucking awesome. And I just think it's one of those things where it's just like, this is fucking amazing,
Mm-hmm.
And I just think, you can't get over it. But all right, that's a little bit of update on what we've got going on right now. Not too much, man. Been living like Troy said. It's been good. But I wanted to dive into, we're changing it up this year. We're putting a little bit more effort into this show. Okay, we're putting a little bit more time, a little bit more effort. We're gonna be we're up to something. All right, we got some shit cooking. We in the kitchen this season. We in here. We just mixing the batter right now. We ain't even put it in the bake yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, just wait on it. But to start off, what I was thinking is we pretty much just do a quick preseason overview of our teams. Neither of our teams have played, so as of today, the NFL has officially kicked off with the Detroit Lions going into Arrowhead and beating the Kansas City Chiefs. And for an AFC guys like me and you, how you feeling about that, Troy?
Great.
Holy fuck, I feel the same way. I know.
Huge Lions fan.
Yeah, dude. Motor City Dan Campbell might be one of the coolest humans on earth. Just saying.
Yeah, dude's a dog.
He's
definitely a dog.
Oh, wait. Duh. Bro said, I'm going to go kill about 35 beers tonight. And I'm like, you know what? I might do the same fucking thing. Just because y'all shit on the damn Kansas City Chiefs. And fuck the Kansas City Chiefs.
I agree.
You sipping on some coffee today? You sipping on your Josh Allen?
No, I don't have creamer. I forgot to go get it last night. I know.
I just thought
I
about
woke
that.
up this morning and I was like, oh, I gotta go make my coffee. And then I was like, motherfucker, man, I don't have it.
That's crazy. I like my coffee like I like my men.
Oh, jeez.
Nice and creamy.
Okay.
My fault. That was a little weird.
I thought we were gonna get a little racy here.
Whoa, Troy.
That's
Good
not on me. That's on
God.
you. That's where I thought that was going.
Troy, bro, what the hell? All right, we're moving on. So preseason, how do you think the Buffalo Bills did? Give me a little rundown on the preseason. What are some pickups this year that you think are really going to elevate the Buffalo Bills into being that actual super caliber team? Because obviously they can make it to the playoffs every year. They do it, they show it, they prove it time and time again, but they just can't get over that hump of that first round. What do you think are the moves that happen this year that will elevate the Bills to being a better team than they were?
Well, I mean, in the preseason, I felt like we got to see the O-line play a little bit better than it has in the past, which is obviously a huge plus. Like that's been an issue. I don't know though. I felt like the preseason was really quiet. Like there was a few receivers and add-ons that like all off season and into the draft and stuff they were talking about that you just didn't see. Like they just didn't get involved. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, the O-line I felt like you could see played well, but like I was really looking forward to seeing like some new receivers that would stand out, or even some guys that came back for like their second season, and everything was just quiet. So I don't know. I mean,
I think that makes sense.
You think so?
I do think though, with the addition of what is it? Kincaid. What's his first name?
Dalton Kincaid.
I think that's gonna change the way you guys operate a lot because he is definitely more of a full tight end set. So like he is a very good tight end to do it all. And when I mean that, I think of like people like Darren Waller, Evan Ingram, and definitely like the hands are there. He's got a good catch set. But he also can block when he needs to. But now with you guys having a good tight end that is guaranteed to make a catch, I'm not saying Dawson Knox didn't guarantee a catch, but you can definitely tell where the skill set lies between Dawson and Dalton. And I think that with the addition of Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox about to become one of the most insane block packages for Cook. But that is one thing that does worry me. How do you feel about that backfield now with only Cook not going after anything for the run game?
Well, I mean, we've got Damian Harris now, and what the fuck is this? We got him from the Broncos, right? Hold on, why am I blanking on his name?
The only person we dropped last year was fucking Melvin Gordon, Mr. Fumbles.
Or no. Hold on, I'm looking. Give me 1 second.
Good. I can't think of it either, but wow, Troy's unprepared. Look at this.
Why am I blanking on the name so bad right now? This is annoying.
I don't think you're.
Latavius Murray.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot that we left. Yeah, I forgot that we got rid of him. Yeah, I think Latavius Murray's great, but I mean, isn't Cook still starting?
Oh no, yeah, 100%. I think it'll be Cook, Damian Harris, and then Murray. Like I think they'll run with three running backs. Definitely Cook will get the majority. I think they'll use Damian Harris at the goal line and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then I think they'll sprinkle in Murray.
Which I think is good because I think you're going to need it. And I think Murray's a perfect third down back. I mean, look at the work he was able to do when Javonte Williams went out for us last year. I mean, our offense was horrible for Denver, and he was still able to put up. I mean, I feel like he put up really good yards after scrimmage and everything like that. Like, even as a guy who we brought in mid-year into a brand new system under a brand new head coach, under everything, like, I don't know. But yeah, I think you guys are going to be good. I think this is kind of a year for Josh Allen, and this is going to be the time where he's like, "Hey, I either got to prove that I'm going to be that next level talent that is going to be able to take a team to a Super Bowl, or it's going to be like, hey, I think this is where I lie. I'm always gonna. It's going to be like a like a Phillip Rivers. Like I'm insane during the regular season, get into the playoffs, and just can't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but at the same time, you're like, we're not here unless we're fucking winning Lombardis, right? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
But there we go. I had to pull something up real quick. All right, but for us at least, I think Denver. The preseason was weird, man. I think the preseason was super super weird for us. I didn't really like when I watched the last couple of games. I really didn't like the way the O line was looking, especially after all the money that we dumped in it, going and getting Glinchey and everyone around Boyles. But not trying to overreact yet. It's not even week one, or it is week one now, but we haven't even played it yet. So I think we got time. So I just gotta, let the days flow in. I'm actually super excited about the new running back room with P. Ryan and Jerry McLaughlin, and then Javonte Williams being back and healthy. I am nervous about the longevity of Williams because obviously with an ACL tear, it's gonna be more agitated and easier to re-injure. But I think that with the two backups that we have, I feel very good, especially with P. Ryan. That man, dude, he was kind of balling in preseason. Obviously, it's preseason, but dude, I liked it. I liked it a lot. But yeah, there's been a lot of craziness going around in the NFL. That's a little recap on how we think. Of course, Denver's going to win a Super Bowl, but we'll talk about that later when we bring up one of the new segments of the week. But I wanted to jump in before we go fully head on into the NFL. What we're going to start doing is we're going to do a quick little I want to kind of introduce the new layout to the show, and we'll fully get into it at the end because obviously it's not going to start today. It's going to start next week because once we have a full week of football under us, it's going to be a little easier to deal with and actually manage. But I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about college football. It's not really our kind of stuff, but let me tell you, Troy, I don't know about you. You been watching any college football this year?
I watched a little bit last weekend.
Isn't that crazy? If you would have asked us this last year, we'd been like, who? College what? We don't do that shit. But there's one motherfucker that's in here changing the game. Making this fucking sport fun again. Not giving a fuck about dynasties. And is pretty much going out there and saying, hey, I'm taking a 1-13 team. And we're going to the fucking chip, baby. I come in. We fucking believe. We're coming. And that's goddamn Deion Sanders with the Colorado Buffaloes. I mean, this dude is a fucking electric. I don't understand how. I don't understand what he did. He came in and was like, hey, I'm bringing my luggage. It's Louis. Brings Shadir and Shiloh Sanders to the team. I mean, Shadir fucking lit it up. I mean, his odds about being a Heisman went from what was it? Plus 8,000 to plus 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Threw for almost 600 yards in his D1 NCAA debut. And I'm just saying, bro, I think this is a perfect example to show that HBCUs have so much untapped talent just because of where they go to school.
Is that what it was? Because I remember this all happening, but I didn't see a bunch about it. So did he coach at a HBCU, and that's where some of these or a lot of these guys played, and then he moved Because Colorado's not an HBCU, right?
No. Colorado's a D1 NCAA sanctioned team. So Dion coached for 2 seasons at Jackson State, and that's an HBCU. He turned the entire program around, just like he did, or just like what he's slowly doing with Colorado. Obviously, we don't know what Colorado will do this year. And now I don't have all the details on it, but there's a show about it. It's called Prime Time, and it's him. And his son was a star quarterback. His son got no offers to go anywhere, play anything until after he had played at the HBCU. And Jackson State, I think they lost 1 game in 2 years.
Mm.
And it was like one of their first ever games as everybody. And then after that, they had never lost again. They won like whatever kind of championship the HBCU has. I'm not too familiar with it, but I know they do have something like that. And but yeah, so 90 players transferred out of Colorado this year, and they added a brand new lineup. And he brought they brought his 2 sons, Travis Hunter, and I think like a couple other kids. But besides that, most of it's just like transfer portal people wanting to play under Deion Sanders. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I'm definitely gonna be watching some football today after I'm done golfing. It's definitely gonna be interesting. I think following college this year is gonna be really interesting, just because the fact that there's just so much going on, and like there's actually pretty good football. Duke's got a fucking guy in Riley Leonard. He torched Clemson. And I was like, whoa, Dabo Sweeney, brother, what's going on? And then we got, what's it called? We got some absolute hitters. We got Quentin Ewins on Texas. And guess what? If he ever goes down, guess who steps behind that fucking center?
Ooh.
Arch motherfucking Manning. True freshman. I'm not wishing on anyone's downfall. But I wouldn't be upset if Quentin Ewers was a little sore and just had to sit out a game and
lost his job.
See old Arch back there. Fucking take a couple snaps. But I'm interested. I wanted to go ahead and run through a couple games to look forward to this weekend. Obviously, I know you're not going to be really picking anything, but I think a couple games that are going to be really interesting this weekend. Obviously, Texas-Alabama, going to be an insane game. I also think that the Notre Dame-NC State game is going to be really good, as well as, let's see, who was it? Oh, the Nebraska-Colorado. Nebraska versus Colorado game is going to be dynamite no matter what, because this is the actual true test for Dion and the gang to actually be like, hey, we're worth some fucking shit today, dude. Don't fucking try to play us. So I think that'll be interesting. But besides that, don't really have too many locks this weekend that I'm going to be betting on. I am going to be putting some money on the Buffs money line, so you can go ahead and expect that already. But all right, here we go, Troy. Let's get into the NFL, baby. Our bud and motherfucking butter, baby. Our prime time love of our life. We're both in loving relationships, but like, trust me. I told Jenna, I said, hey, baby, I love you, all right? But when the Denver motherfucking Broncos are on, I'm locked in. And if Russ sucks dick, don't.
You're throwing hands.
I might run through the drywall like I'm fucking that dude off Rainbow Six.
Makes sense.
Like, dude, let's just start off with that with a little bit of coach drama. All right, perfect example. Did you see Sean Payton about his comments to Russell Wilson? He said, "Stop fucking kissing babies. You're not running for fucking public office, buddy. You're not no fucking governor."
That makes sense.
As fuck. Like,
do you think he'll
goddamn.
actually listen?
Did you forget that he's Mr. Unlimited? Come on, son. That motherfucker's not gonna listen.
Well, we'll see. I know I've seen some clips of him talking about Like he's ready for this season. He thinks he's gonna pop off.
Oh, I mean, I definitely think he's gonna play way better. I mean, just look at him. Look at his like physique, right? He lost
Mm.
over like 40 pounds from last year. That makes me
So
question: did he even
he's
give
a
a
little
fuck about?
chubby.
Oh my god, dude! Have you not seen the comparisons?
Nah, I haven't.
His head was like a bowling ball, brother. And now he's got like a chiseled jaw and shit. I'm like, bro, where was this last year? What happened? And I was like, I just think it was like the whole trade. He was injured before the trade and like all that. So I just think it
Mm,
was like tacked on and him kind of being like him. I think he just thought he was going to be able to come into Denver and just play like prime Russell Wilson. And then he realized like, oh shit, like I'm not like that anymore.
mm-hmm.
And I think it was kind of like a wake up call. And then that's when like he started popping off towards the end of the season. Like our last 3 games when we had already fired Hackett and we had the interim head coach, like he was playing really well. But I still, dude, I just want to say T's and P's to fucking Tim Patrick, man. That guy cannot catch a fucking break. Tore his ACL last year in preseason. Third practice, blows his Achilles. Like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Another season-ending injury, brother. I really think if Tim Patrick was on the roster, lined up, he would be our number one producer. Because then it would give such a relaxed attitude towards Judy. Because I mean, if you have Tim Patrick slicing defenses and then Judy's just hitting these crazy low routes, I mean, we're getting first downs after first downs like it's fucking like we're Tom Brady in prime 2003. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fucking
Is
shit
Judy
show.
out though? Isn't
No, no,
Judy
no.
injured
He's
this
back.
year?
He's back. He's back. So
Oh.
he did have like a hamstring or something like that, where they had
Mm-hmm.
like he hobbled off the field or something, and kind of went on that aspect. But he is back. He is good. But yeah, it was a little concerning. A little bit concerning. But I also think that Hackett was not a good coach. Continuing on the coach drama, you know, Sean Payton having his words about earlier this preseason about like, hey, that was the worst fucking job in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, dude, the fans were having to use the fucking snap count. Fans were counting the fucking play clock
Mm-hmm.
before a hike.
So, like, you think that's coaching? You don't think that was like,
That's 1,000% coaching. That means the play is not getting to the quarterback on time, and then the quarterback's not able to tell them in time, then get them
mm-hmm.
set, motion, whatever, and then play. So, I mean, it had to be Nathaniel Hackett because he's an offensive coordinator. He was supposed to be this offensive guru, Aaron Rodgers, ace in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any fucking Aaron Rodgers type throws last year. Did you?
No.
Denver looked dog shit. I mean, we looked fucking horrible, and we supposedly have one of the best running arms in the league. I mean, Russell Wilson is third in most rushing yards in NFL history as a quarterback. You know that, right? It goes Mike Vick, Cam Newton, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And then behind him is Lamar Jackson, Lamar Jackson will pass him, but got to be in the league a little longer, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I don't know. We play the Jets week 5. So I really hope we shit down their fucking throats and show
I
them.
hope everyone does.
And show, yeah, dude, y'all better win this fucking Monday, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
I fucking picked you in my Pick'ems league. I got $150 on the line. I need some help. So, but go ahead. Let's hop into this runner back situation. How do you feel about the running back market and Jonathan Taylor?
Well, like, I'm confused on what's going on because, like, for the past, like, 3 weeks, like, that's all you've heard about. Or, like, and it wasn't just him. Like, it was, like, there's multiple, like, Josh Jacobs. Like,
Yep.
where is he going to play? Is he going to go somewhere? What's going on? He's not at training camp. He left Vegas. He's not even in Vegas anymore. Like, and, like, so, and then all of a sudden, everything just, like, died out.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like you don't hear about anything anymore. Everyone's like either got some sort of contract, or like in Jonathan Taylor's situation, what is he on, like IR now
Yeah, but isn't he
for
like
his
also looking
back?
for a trade?
That's the thing. Like it's just weird to me because like they've made it impossible. Like how can the GM say like, yeah, we don't need him? Like if this team doesn't play with him, it's not going to change anything. But then like you're going to teams like the Dolphins and saying, all right, we want Waddle and a draft pick for Jonathan Taylor. Like where you know that's like never going to happen. So like it's just it's very weird. I don't know what the hell is going on there. And what I mean, I think they're down like two or well, including Jonathan Taylor, I think they're down like three running backs.
Yeah.
Like I think two of them got the people that were supposed to take his place got injured. Zach Moss was one of them, and then he got injured like the next day after all this shit arose.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know that. That's
So like,
fucked.
yeah, I'm very like, are they just like, yeah, this is gonna be one of those years that everyone fucking hates, or like, are they scheming something up, or like, what the hell is going on? Like,
That is interesting though when you do say that though, because with that being said, like obviously Pat McAfee was talking to, I don't remember who it was, somebody, and they were talking about Jim Irsay, and they were like, Jim Irsay, once he sets his mind on something, he's not going back on it. And he already said that they're not re-signing Jonathan Taylor and they're not giving him any more money. So they're like, I think they're definitely cool at parting ways with him. But like you said, I think they're trying to get this fucking trade stock through the roof. Hey, buddy, he just came off one of the worst years ever.
yeah, yeah.
Motherfucker, you better
So
sell low. Or you better tell him, hey, look, this is what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to give you some decent amount of money. Okay. Something me and both of us are happy with, but obviously nothing crazy. You're not getting your max. You go out there and play hard as fuck. We will guarantee you a good trade to a team of your liking. Or we'll let you have a trade clause or some shit, like let's sign you on a 1 year. We'll get a trade clause in place where you have to guarantee that you'll be okay with the team
mhm,
and then go because now, okay, cool. Now you're getting whatever money, but then also if you don't perform, that's on you.
mhm.
Like supposedly have you do have the most expensive and one of the best O lines in the fucking league, quote unquote, supposedly. We'll see because the preseason games I was seeing for Anthony Richardson, that man he was having to move a lot. Let's just say that
Mhm.
he was having to move a
Mhm.
lot. And that's just like we'll get into that in a minute, but I just think it's interesting to me because I think that running back situations like you said. So like, do you think that this is going to change the running back situation for everyone, such as people like Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley? Obviously, he just got paid, but he took more of a team friendly deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think everyone is now gonna just be like, all right, well, we're gonna draft this guy. He's gonna play out his rookie contract, and then we're just gonna draft again. Like, it's weird that like they look at it, or at least it seems from the outside that they look at like those contracts, or not contracts, but like those that position like it's nothing. Whereas like we've seen it, like look at Tennessee. Tennessee would be absolutely nothing without Derrick Henry.
100%. And that's actually, I was actually saying that because we'll go ahead and transition this actually into some picks and then we'll go into picking the games for the week. But like, that's where I think a lot of these people, like fantasy wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing Jameer Gibbs get picked up a lot. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of these young guys, because I do think that teams are now looking at it like, hey, we're going to use you on your rookie deal, that 3-4 years, whatever it may be, whatever we signed you on. If you have an option, great, we'll take an option. If not, like, see you later, pal. We can go get some younger guy who, like a Philip Lindsay or something. Kind of that aspect. Not now, obviously, he's a little older, but I don't even think he plays in the NFL. I think he's in the CFL. Hope you learn French, buddy. I fucking love Philip Lindsay too. I was so mad when we traded him. But I just think it's just that idea of like they see it as like, hey man, when you get older, we're not gonna pay you.
Yeah.
So I
Which
think
is weird because like I mean, we've obviously seen that like people like Jonathan Taylor, like they have the ability to be great. Like look at what 2 seasons ago. Like yeah, maybe last season wasn't what everyone thought he was going to be, but I mean, he obviously has the ability to be a top running back. And then, I mean, talking about fantasy, I saw him drop down to like the fourth or fifth round,
I
where
saw,
last season he was like one of the first, probably like top four picks.
dude, I'm seeing him not even get picked in leagues.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I think someone got him in like the ninth round because
Mm-hmm.
no one knows what's going to happen. Bro, he might sit on IR, fight his deal, not get traded, and then just what? Not play?
Mm-hmm.
Now you just have a guy rotting your bench, like, and now you've already lost all your fucking trade capital on the guy. You're fucked. Now you got to go to waiver wires and drop this motherfucker, or pray to God that he gets traded within the first couple 2 weeks, or like whatever. First, what is it? IR is 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What, first 4 weeks? No, dude. Like, I don't see them getting a deal done until at least the middle of the season, at least 6 weeks in. Unless now, I do think if someone gets injured, like someone's star running back gets injured, then I can see someone kind of pressing the envelope. Hey, we got to do this now. Like, we need something filled now. And I think I think he's a great running back too. And I just think it's like the situation's just real shitty. But to get into some sleeper picks, did you pick up anybody this year on your team that you think is going to be an absolute stud that maybe a lot of people, didn't pick up or are staying away from?
I don't know. Well, I'll start with like some guys that have been in the league already.
Yeah.
Like I think DJ Moore is about to pop off in Chicago, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. I got him in like the third round, I think it was,
Okay.
and I was really happy about that. I think Pickens is
I
gonna
was
pop off.
That's what I was gonna say. I know we both drafted him. I think Pickens is gonna be really good. I think that Kenny to George combo is just gonna be nuts.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Bro,
Like they're
that
gonna
mother
they're definitely gonna move their way up to like the top like 5 QB
duos.
wide receiver duos.
And I
Yeah.
do think but now I don't think that it's gonna happen immediately. I think this is gonna be a more like mid-season development. Because you gotta think though, Kenny has got I mean, first of all, dude, any motherfucker that's rocking double gloves, I'm for it, bro. That's cool as fuck. And they're always all black. This motherfucker is like, I'm about to rob you, dog. Like, he look cool as shit. So I absolutely fuck with that. And I just think like, I mean, let's just take a look at what he did last year, right? Kenny, when he came in, first of all, Pittsburgh rallies around this motherfucker because he's a Pittsburgh, what is it? Did he go to Penn State or Pittsburgh?
He went to Pittsburgh.
Pitt, yeah, right? Pitt, yeah. Obviously, homegrown kid. Gonna love him. He was born and raised in Pennsylvania, went to the University of Pitt, and then gets drafted to the Steelers. I'm just saying, dude, a lot of people hate on the Steelers. First of all, defense will always be good because of Mike Tomlin. And, dude, Mike Tomlin be scheming, dude. He be scheming. He figures it out. He doesn't have 3 rings for no reason, or 2 rings, or how many rings does Ben have?
I think it's 2.
2? Yeah, he doesn't have 2 rings for nothing. Like, excuse me. I think a lot of people discount how good Mike Tomlin truly is as a coach, you know? Because, I mean, think about it, dude. Even with the shittiest teams, once Ben left and once they lost everybody and in the whole Antonio Brown drama and all that bullshit, they still went over 500. Last year, they went 9-8. How? When? When did this happen? How did I not realize this? So
No, I agree. I think they're gonna be really fun. I mean, Pickens, like you saw, like they may have not like had those games where you're like, oh, these guys can do something, but like they definitely had the moments. Like I think Pickens is just he's unreal.
oh yeah, and
Like
I
you
know,
put it anywhere near him, and he's gonna catch it.
yep, I agree. And then another person I could see doing really really well. I actually have 2. Is Terry McLaurin with Sam Howell.
Hmm.
For some reason, maybe because he's a UNC guy, Sam Howell looks good. He looks fucking good. And he's got that damn fucking cannon on him, boy. And then I also got Christian Kirk. I just think Trevor Lawrence is going to really make his mark in the league now. I think after last year where he fucking absolutely demoralized the Chargers in the playoffs, it just shows, hey, this guy's an elite level quarterback. He's able to do things. So I think this is going to be the step up year for him. Got a brand new coach. Got Jordan Peterson. Absolutely loves him. Or Doug Peterson. Sorry, not Jordan Peterson. Doug Peterson. Absolutely loves him too. So I think that's going to be, awesome. And I think this year, dude, is going to be a very hype year of football. I think this year is going to be a lot of good football being played. Obviously, first game of the season, kind of dog shit. Jared Goff can sling that motherfucker though.
He definitely has his moments. I don't know. Maybe it was just like kind of like that first game jitters. You're going up against the
Reigning Super Bowl
reigning
champs.
Super Bowl champs. You're in their home stadium. But like no, you could definitely see okay, like he's able to find some people. But then there was also times where you're like, all right, bro, like what are you doing?
Yeah, he overthrows like the simplest 10-yard pass. You're
Yeah,
like, brother, what are we? Yeah. I agree.
But honestly, like I don't know if you wanted to talk about it now, but I felt like Mahomes did not play well.
Yeah.
I was seeing on Twitter, I was seeing people like, despite what everyone's saying, like Mahomes played really well. How? Like, yeah, like
Where?
I'll give
What?
him that his receivers definitely were dropping the ball like crazy, and some of them weren't on him, but dude, he was underthrowing, overthrowing, like.
That's what I was gonna say, and I think I was actually thinking the same thing. He just seemed off. Like he didn't
No, I
seem
100%
like
agree.
his O-line seemed different. Like it didn't seem like he had time in the pocket. And I kept seeing like a bunch of jokes, and it's like Patrick Mahomes having to scramble on every play because he still never learned how to read a defense.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
I
all
saw
right, bro.
that.
Yeah, like he's an NFL quarterback. That motherfucker knows how to read a defense. But it's just like, like I mean, he definitely didn't seem like the Patrick Mahomes that we saw in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And that Patrick Mahomes couldn't fucking use his right leg.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. And like I know like I think it was your brother when we were talking, I think yesterday, like, oh well, he didn't have Travis Kelce. But like, all right, so Kelce comes back next week. Is that the only person he's gonna throw to? That's the only way he can complete a pass? Like
So I
that's just
don't.
not sustainable.
Yeah. Give me one second. I gotta clear my throat. So I don't think it's on that level, right? Of like he's only passing to Travis. I think it's the idea that Travis is more of a floor general. Travis is such a threat that he opens up other avenues for receivers. And first of all, why the fuck wasn't Sky Moore out there?
He was also dropping shit.
No, he only had like 6 targets.
Oh really?
Yeah, because that's why everyone on Twitter was like it was all jokes of like Andy Reid, and it's like a guy pulling out a plate and then taking the thing like the dish thing, and there's just nothing there, and it's like Andy Reid to Sky Moore's playtime, and it's just gone, like there's nothing there, and it's just like, dude, like I definitely don't think that he would be to that extreme of a wide receiver that he would like just turn around the entire game, but like. I don't think we can discredit the Chiefs that much because you got to remember, Lions did only win by 1. And
Yeah, but
the Chiefs
I
looked
just
horrible.
feel like it's like look at the team though. Like everyone is.
They look like they're just. It almost like okay. Maybe you can prove me wrong on this too. Doesn't it look like they just like didn't want to be there?
Yeah, and I mean maybe that's like a.
Like Patrick
Like
Mahomes was the only
Super
one who
Bowl
really looked.
hangover.
Yeah, maybe, and then like, oh yeah, we're gonna win again because we're good. But I like it almost just seemed like Patrick Mahomes was the only one like looking at his receivers like, guys, like, do you even fucking want to play? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Because I mean, you could definitely tell he was very animated over it. Every time he'd throw the ball, he'd be like getting pissed off, or like he'd always have to scramble. Because I don't think there was really like any moment in that game where he was able to like drop back and just sit and just kind of read, like go through his progressions. Every single time he dropped back, he was like. And now this may be because of the Detroit Lions defensive line because they had a fucking game. Let me tell you, that fucking Hutchinson kid. First of all, you see his mom.
Relax.
Jesus Christ. Those camera guys kept panning to her. Let me tell you, they knew what they were doing.
Why the fuck did they mic up his parents? That did not make any damn sense.
And they were, bro, first of all, yo, hold on. We got to talk about this real quick. They mic'd up his parents, and they were like in the fucking nosebleeds. Dude, Hutchinson couldn't get him
She
any
brought out her
better
fucking
seats.
binoculars. She had some like military grade binoculars.
That bitch is in there like, dude, you're telling me this motherfucker has a what, $9 million signing bonus and can't get his parents within like just at least the front section, maybe row 20? Like, what are we doing? Oh my God, I saw that and I was like, did she just pull out binoculars? Where the fuck is she sitting? Like, what? I don't know. That was crazy. But no, I definitely think, I mean, are the Chiefs dead? No, right?
I don't know.
Can't be. Got to be a
like
fluke,
probably
right?
not.
Chris Jones going to come back. Kelsey will come back. Kadarius will have like a turnaround, right? Fuck, I hope not. I mean, I'm only wishing. I mean, I hope they go 0-18 or 17. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they become a poverty franchise now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we gotta wait a few weeks to.
Yep. I totally agree.
Yeah,
me too. Sets up the AFC pretty well right now. And now they're going to be like the bottom if a lot of AFC teams win. But you guys have a divisional rival first game too. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and actually make our Super Bowl predictions. And this will be kept in the we will keep this on file. So when this does come to fruition, we can be like, who was right, who was wrong. So Troy, who do you got?
Well, I gotta go Bills.
Okay.
And then I'm kind of stumped on the NFC. I'm gonna say either the Cowboys or the 49ers.
You got to choose one, buddy. Cowboys or the 49ers? First of all, Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right. You think the Cowboys are going to be good this year?
I feel like for some reason they're just like able to like stay in there, you know?
No. I feel like they've got knocked out first round of the playoffs for the last like 5 years.
Well, I'm just saying like last year, I feel like they.
Maybe it does put a little bit more pressure on Dak though with Trey being there, so I could see it.
I'll go 49ers.
That's a good pick. All right, what you got for score wise?
Ooh. 34-24 Bills.
There you go. Boom. We got that shit set, baby. You saw the screen right there. It's up there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Troy, Bills, 34-24. All right. Now for me. All right. Who do I got? I mean, obviously I want to say the Broncos, but I'm going to be a little bit realist. I think this will be a little bit of a building year, and then I think we can make a leap next year. I am actually going to go on a little bit of a wing here, and I am going to go... AFC's tough, man. AFC is tough.
Yeah, they got some fucking dogs, dude.
AFC is fucking tough, man. Let's go. Jeez, man. Who was in the divisional last year? Oh, never mind. I'm going to go Bengals. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And for the NFC, I got the Eagles running back.
Really?
No. I can't. I got to go 49ers.
I forget. Did I tell you like the statistic? Like, I forget. Like, out of it was like 17 quarterbacks that it was their first time in the Super Bowl. Only like 2 made it back.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was like 2 or 3 made it back.
Well, the Bengals went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Lost to the fucking Matt Stafford Rams. That was a good game, though. I'm going to go. I think this is going to be a shootout. Let's go 30. Let's go 40 for the Bengals. And then 49ers, let's go 36. That's it. Ink that bitch. It is in there, motherfucker. It is good to go. All right. You got any future bets placed?
Yeah, I actually did. I put on
Who you got?
I started using that Prize Picks.
I just won a fuck ton of money on that this week.
Did you?
Yeah.
I fucking
Did you-
lost money, but
Did you take the Dak Prescott 0.5
fuck
yards?
yeah. Yes.
Who'd you pick on the other side?
I have Dak Prescott 0.5 yards, Derek Carr 2.5 rushing yards, or over 2.5 rushing yards. Kenny Pickett over 6.5 completions in first 10 pass attempts, and then I had Willie Gay getting a tackle for loss, and that motherfucker was silent all game, and he fucked it.
Damn.
But then I've got a future one.
Bro, you did a big one. I did two people. I did the Dak Prescott, and I did Jahmyr Gibbs over 32 rushing yards, because that's a fucking lock. And Jahmyr Gibbs had
make
over
another
60
one.
rushing yards. And I won
I
like
still got
$65 off like something dumb cheap.
Mm,
And then, but I will say, fuck, I would have won $160 fucking dollars if Pacheco would have just gotten the goddamn end zone.
mm.
I had fucking Amon St. Brown and Pacheco for touchdown scorers.
And what, you just did the flex play?
No, that was on FanDuel, because sports betting's legal in Kentucky now, so I can say that. Can't get me now, FDA. Fucking drink this, bitch.
But I also got an in-season one. I got Jordan Poyer over 3 interceptions. Trayvon Diggs over
That's a
3.5 interceptions. James Cook over 3.5 rushing touchdowns. Matt Milano. This is a weird number. 1.75 sacks.
But he's a middle linebacker though.
And he's a fucking dog.
No, and
Trust me,
I agree.
he's gonna get in there.
I mean, if you guys run some blitz packages, I think you'll get in there. But
He'll get 2.
That's an odd one.
It's a long season, man. He'll get 2. And then I got Josh Allen, pass and rushing yards over 4,949.5.
Wow. I only have 2 future bets. I think you got some good ones in there. There are a lot though. You stacked a lot though.
Well, it's a flex play. It's a flex play. So like 1 or 2 of them, they don't have to hit, and I'll still make money.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't really know how Prize Picks works in total like that, but my 2 futures are all centered around the great team of the Denver Broncos. All right. 1, this is the goddamn year. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna make the playoffs. I'm thinking we maybe go 12-5.
Okay.
Okay. Russell Wilson throws for easily over 2K yards. And that's why I have him on a futures bet of winning comeback player of the year. And then I have the Denver Broncos winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Because you're not a fan if you don't believe. And I fucking believe, baby.
I agree.
I fucking believe. But yeah, so those are my my fucking future bets. So with that being said, speaking about the future, let's go That's So Raven that shit. Now let's make our picks for the week. How about that?
All right, let's do it.
Oops. I don't remember if this
Like
is
the graphics that we sent each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna talk you through it, and then
Okay.
we'll just go from that way. Oh well, here actually, I can just share my screen to you as well. because I forgot that's a thing. I didn't realize that. Okay. Can you see it? Obviously, we already had this. I chose the Chiefs to win, so I'm already down a game. And then I will tweet our graphics. I forgot to do that, so I will try to do that later this afternoon. I got to edit your face onto it, though. All right, so who do you got for the Bengals-Browns game?
Shoot, I forget who I originally picked.
Go to the graphic you sent me.
I am. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Hold up. That's yours. All right, so I got the Bengals on that one, but honestly, that one was kind of questionable. Like, I think the Browns might be worth something, this year.
It's so hard for me to go with the Browns, though. They're just.
No,
So
I mean, I don't want
to.
to. But I think, or at least they'll be competitive. Like, I think it'll be a good game.
I mean, I respect that.
Do you want me to just go down the list? Or
yeah, well, actually, we'll go down this one. So I'm going to go with mine. So I went with. We'll start with that one, and then we'll actually go back and just go straight down, so that it's matched up with the picks that we have. So,
okay.
I picked the Bengals, of course, because fuck the Browns. Who do you got for the Texans Ravens?
Ravens.
I got the Ravens as well. What about the Jags Colts?
Jags.
All right. I got the Jags as well. What about the Tennessee Titans and the Saints? We're going to skip the Panthers and Falcons. We'll come back to that one.
Saints.
Saints. I have the Titans, actually.
I
don't know why I chose the Titans, but I don't know. Oh, I chose it because I forgot who the fuck was the quarterback for the Saints, but it's Derek Carr. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Derek Carr's tough. Eagles, Patriots.
Eagles.
Eagles for sure.
I'm not picking that milk bag. Come on now.
Dolphins, Chargers.
Chargers.
I got the Chargers as well. Cowboys and Giants.
Giants.
Give me the Giants, baby. All right, let's go back to the Panthers and Falcons.
Panthers.
I got the Panthers as well. And then obviously Bucks, Vikings.
Vikings.
Cardinals, Commanders. I also have the Vikings, by the way.
Commanders.
I got the Commanders as well. I think the Cardinals are gonna tank this year. I think it's gonna be rough.
Mm-hmm. Do they have a quarterback yet? Like, what's going on with that?
The Cardinals? No clue. 49ers, Steelers.
Steelers.
I want the Steelers to win this game, but I don't see a world where they win it first week.
Really?
Raiders, Broncos. Yeah.
Broncos.
Yep, give me the Broncos. Rams,
Seattle.
Give me the Rams.
Really?
I fucking hate Seattle.
Gino's coming in hot.
Dude, especially after they booed Russell Wilson when he brought them a Super Bowl. Like, your fan base is fucking stupid. Packers, Bears.
Bears.
Who the fuck did I choose for this? Bears. Yeah, give me the Bears. Justin Fields. Jordan Love. I can't see Jordan Love doing something like big, And then obviously the game of the week. Monday night, Bills versus the brand new Jets.
Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills. Let's fucking do it, baby. Good shit.
September 11th in New York, man. The Bills are going to pop the fuck off.
I don't disagree. But fuck yeah, dude. Wow. There it is. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the new layout to the show. I know we don't have too much time left this thing. We are going to be doing these from 9 to 10 a.m. every Saturday this year. Switched it up because Sundays I'm going to be busy every morning. As a man who believes in the 3 F's, faith, family, and football. Mm-hmm. I got to abide by those on Sundays. So got some stuff on Sundays we got to take care of. So we are switching these to Saturdays, and I think Saturdays work even better because then we're able to talk a little bit about college football. But going into the new layout, what we're going to be doing is every time we're going to start with the intro. After first week, me and Troy are each going to pick a clip of the game, or a clip of the week, whether it's from our team, other team, but we're also going to do a game breakdown before the clip to just talk about our teams. Obviously, since this is going to be more of a Broncos-Bills pod, but we do talk about everyone. We're going to break down what we liked about the game we watched, our game, who we played, everything like that, and kind of just dig into, what we believe went well, what didn't, and just talk about our games. It's going to be a quick little game breakdown, dive into it, into the hash marks and enjoy it. Then we're going to have a clip of the week. We're each going to have one clip, and we're going to be showing it to y'all, showing you, hey, look at this motherfucking getting cooked barbecue chicken style, or look at this block, look at this, look at that, whatever it may be. We're gonna have a clip of the week. Fuck it, I might have a tennis clip one week. We don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna talk about some bets. Obviously, this week, only bets I really had were for the Chiefs game. Lost them all. Probably gonna set up some bets today on the Buffs. I'm taking the Buff money line. Fade Nebraska like a motherfucker. Prime's the guy. I got Denver Bronco money line. But not besides that, this is just, first one. And then obviously we always close this bitch out with what, Troy? What do we always close this out with?
Hot takes.
Our fucking hot takes. And with that one, Troy, I know this week's hot take was kind of like a mutual agreement, but go ahead and take it away. Go ahead and tell the people.
Well, so like, just straight up, sauce isn't good.
Yeah, retweet. Re-fucking tweet. Sauce is overrated.
But yeah, and then we started the conversation on that, like the CB list of like their people's like top like fives was just absolutely ridiculous and should not be a thing.
Yeah, I agree, because one, Sauce Gardner is always number one, which, okay, he's great. Great corner, okay? Number one?
Yeah, don't agree.
Have you watched any of his film?
Dude gets fucking burned, but then in the same game, he'll have like one breakup play, and that's when everyone's like,
Holy
oh my
shit,
God.
he's the best. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And the
generational talent.
And the amount of holds he does that he gets away with, ridiculous. It's
No, I agree.
baffling. But I do think that I honestly think so. A lot of the toss-ups are between, who is it? J.C. Horn, PS2. Who else? Who's the guy on the Lions last night? CJ.
Oh, Gardner?
Yeah, CJ Gardner. He's pretty good. There's a couple other corners that are just
toss-ups as you mean like where like you don't know
top
where
five.
you place them?
Yeah, top five somewhere in there.
Because
They're
they
really
always
good.
talk about like Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, I feel like good. I see, but I feel like Jalen Ramsey and Eli.
It's like sauce, bro. Like
I just think that those two are a little overdone. Well, to be fair though, all corners are eventually going to get burnt. Like it's gonna happen, but it shouldn't be happening week in, week out.
And I feel like in every game they get burned a decent amount. But like I said, then they have that like one breakup play, and everyone's like that's why they're top 3.
Yeah, true. Or it's like they catch like one crazy interception, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, fucking glazed."
I get what you're saying. Like obviously they're not gonna be able to contain a receiver every single play, but like. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just saying, I think there's a lot
of it is ridiculous.
I agree. I think there's just so many corners that are so good that it's like, hey, I don't know. Conversation's very good. But hot take, Sauce Gardner's not as good as everybody think he is. Besides that, we're leaving you with that for the weekend. You guys go out there and fucking enjoy some football today. We got college all day today. Go watch the Colorado Buffalo versus Nebraska. What are they? The fucking Huskers or some shit?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, who fucking cares? They fucking
some
suck.
Nebraskan type thing.
Yeah, some fucking related. Yep. Most likely potatoes or some shit. Who knows? It's some fucking farming shit. Besides that, you guys have a fucking wonderful goddamn day. And don't forget, man, be easy, brother. Appreciate y'all. Catch you next week.
For just one time and back for seconds. Yeah, baby, I'm hooked, but I know that shit was your intention. I don't flex, I wanna be humble, but you making it so hard to. You make me a savage like every time that I fall through. Rip my heart to pieces, girl, you tore that shit apart. Boyfriend talking shit, I swear that he don't wanna start.